game that has gone from side to side like the swings of a pendulum. In the end, South Africa winning. A look at how the tour has gone. Pakistan, South Africa winning 3-2 in the one-day internationals after winning the test matches. And now in the KFC T20 internationals, South Africa have won the first two. One by 6 runs, this one by 7 runs. Clinching the series. Let's go downstairs now to Mike Hazeman at the presentation.
Okay, presentation time. Before we go any further, of course, we want to thank KFC for their support. We all know without these sort of sponsors, these events won't happen. So a big thanks to KFC. Now to introduce the people alongside me, I've got Tarun Lal, who is the Managing Director of KFC Africa. I've got Mike Saka, who is the CGL board member. And I've also got Zach, of course, who is always with us. Zach, welcome. And gentlemen, welcome as well. If I can please ask Shoaib Malik to please come forward. Shoaib. See, Shoaib, what a game. What a sensational game. Another magnificent performance. I mean, it's a great spectacle for the people who tuned in and also those here at the ground.
Yeah, it was an exceptional game. But of course, you wanted to win the game. Not like the previous one where we ended the game. But this one, we had the game. It's just that last couple of boundaries, again, we couldn't hit.
That 100 stand between Babar Azam and Talat, we just clocked up the 100 stand on the TV, and then suddenly Babar was out. But what a superb performer he is.
Yeah, he's a class player, and we have seen, especially when you're playing on a good pitches and against good attack, you got to play cricketing shots, and that's what he did. And he's got successful as well. And he was successful while playing cricketing shots, as well as Hussain Talat also. But it's just that this game shouldn't have gone in the 20th over once you have so many wickets in hands. But that happens in cricket.
And I guess that's the problem. As soon as that partnership was broken, then you were cruising at that stage and things went south pretty quickly.
Yeah, that happens. And of course, ball was new when they were batting. And certainly when you hit so many boundaries, ball becomes old, and plus if whoever's batting set batsman, that's his responsibility to finish the game. But of course in this format you take a lot of chances, and the partnership was excellent. It's a great sign for our team, but finishing crucial games, that's very important. That's where we are lacking. We have seen in the last game as well, and we're going to sit and talk about it and see what can be done, particularly in the last overs.
So lots of runs were scored today, as you normally see at the Wanderers. Imad Wasim, I mean, he was just sensational. 4 overs, 1 for 9. I mean, it wasn't spoken about a great deal, but that helped your situation enormously as captain.
Of course, if someone's bowling almost 3 overs in the power play and containing the batsman, and plus whoever's take him on, he has a great opportunity of taking their wickets. He's exceptional talent. He's been performing for our team, and I think we need a couple of more guys to perform the way he's been performing. We have Shaheen Shah Afridi. Also, he bowled brilliantly today. It's just that you need 3 to 4 bowlers to do well for your team, and then you end up chasing on a good wicket max 160, and that's what I think we lacked.
You've played a lot of T20 cricket around the world and in various parts of the world with the various franchises. You've seen a lot of good players. When David Miller gets going like that, he's a bit of a nightmare for a captain, isn't he?
Of course, and he was struggling throughout the series, but we always had one thing in our mind, that he's a class player, and we make sure if he gets going, then we have to have a couple of more plans where we can execute those plans and stop him. But I think we must appreciate the way he batted, and he took the game a little away from us. We were in the game till, I would say, 15th over, and then he started hitting boundaries. But later, even we were expecting that we're going to chase 180, and the only thing was last couple of overs where we need to really look at. We should sit down and come up with better plans, particularly for the last overs.
Because you've got another game coming up, your last game of the tour. I'm sure your guys have thoroughly enjoyed being in South Africa. You'd like to finish on a high.
Yes, of course, and every game is a new game. Every time, if you're getting into a game, you get a new opportunity. What has happened, that happened. You can't change that, but yes, you can make it better if you get a similar situation in the coming up games. So the goal is just to just to stay calm and don't panic. And whenever you're in tough situations, that's where you need to just come up or express yourself.
Thanks, Shoaib. We'll see you on Wednesday at SuperSport Park.
Thank you. Thank you.
Terrific. Shoaib, Pakistan captain. Okay, now it's time to announce the KFC Man of the Match. Now, those in the running for the KFC Man of the Match, Babar Azam, of course, for his 90 off 58 balls, 13 fours and 1 6. But the person the SuperSport commentators adjudicated as Man of the Match was the captain, in fact, for South Africa, David Miller. 65 off 29, 4 fours and 5 sixes. David, come and receive your trophy from Taran Lal. And come and have a chat to me in the end. So captains are supposed to win games. Captains are supposed to wrap up a series. You've done that. You've got to be pretty pleased right now.
Yeah, Hazy, obviously very happy about that result. It got quite tight at the end and a little bit stressful at the back end there, but guys pulled through and did incredibly well.
So you played superbly. And looking back at this game, there's no doubt that there's two parts of it, really. You ripped the heart out of Pakistan's bowling with that last over, 29 runs off that last over. That was quite sensational.
Yeah, I suppose...
I mean, that's your game, right at the end, the finisher.
It was obviously enjoyable. I thought, the first two I think went and I had to just carry on. I mean, it was the last over, so you got to swing from your hip. But obviously came off, which is really nice, and gave us a bit of momentum going into our bowling performance, which we didn't start too well. But, I mean, obviously credit to the bowlers to really bringing it back.
I'll get back to that in a sec, but Shoaib Malik mentioned the fact that obviously when Babar Azam got out, that obviously didn't help their cause and wickets started to tumble. But you guys have got to step up your game, and you did. So again, as captain, it's pleasing the guys respond the way the guys responded when he was dismissed.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, we didn't start too well with the ball. We were a bit wide and short. I mean, obviously Shamsi came in and bowled incredibly well, brought the run rate down, and then Sapamla on his first game was absolutely incredible. So as a captain, I was really pleased with the two of them, and then to top it off with the guys at the back end that finished off, which was really sweet.
You said you didn't start so well with the ball. After 5 overs, 63 for 1. How was the captaincy lark going at that stage?
I thought I was the worst captain on planet, but no, I didn't know what to do, to be honest with you. But obviously, two guys out, it's always difficult, and they're always going to come hard and try and get as many runs in the power play. We knew that. Like I said, the guys pulled it back incredibly well, and obviously slow wicket. So we try to bowl as many cutters as possible, and yeah, pulled off.
So you can look back on this summer, the red ball, of course, winning the Test series, the white ball winning the one-day series, and how good is this? You'll get the trophy on Wednesday, but terrific stuff to win the T20 series as well.
Yeah, really, really pleasing, obviously, to finish it off on a high. And also today, I mean, we didn't leave it till the last game, so really happy about that, and just really, really, really chuffed.
We'll see you in a couple of days at SuperSport Park.
Thanks very much, AZ.
Good stuff, David. Man of the match, let me give you his numbers again. 65 off 29 balls, 4 fours and 5 sixes. So the KFC man of the match is David Miller. And just a reminder that South Africa have won the KFC T20 International Challenge. There's still one more game to go, and we'll catch you on Wednesday. That concludes the presentation.
More cricket on SuperSport. Australia against Sri Lanka. 1:20 in the morning, Monday the 4th on SuperSport 2. Catch the rest of that test match. The first 2020 international between New Zealand and India. That's Wednesday the 6th of February at 8:30 in the morning on SuperSport 2. A third game, the South African ladies against the Sri Lanka ladies. That's on Wednesday, the 6th of February at 12:45 on SuperSport 2. And then the conclusion of Pakistan's tour, the third KFC T20 International, coming to you from SuperSport Park. If you're not around the area, 17:30 on SuperSport 2. As we say goodbye from the bull ring, it's congratulations to South Africa on clinching the series. We'll catch you again next time. we go on to game number 2. The first one was a humdinger. Kept us on the edge of our seats. Do or die for Pakistan. Let's see what this one has in store.
Oh, he's picked that up. That has been moosed.
Oh, gone. The guile of Imad-Wasim.
Oh, my goodness. Boom, boom, shake the room. How's that for 6?
Oh, wow. Straight up in the air. Shaheen Afridi with a big wicket. Self-preservation says get yourself out the way. Oh my goodness. Shinwari gone. A few bounces and gone for 4. Just superb by David Miller.
Sliced over the top of Slim, and that's gone for 4. And this time through extra cover. This is exquisite stuff from Babar Azam.
They're cruising here.
They're entertaining the crowd.
Top shot from a brilliant batsman. Bam! If you had a ticket and decided not to come, why? Why didn't you? I bet you're sitting there thinking, I wish I was there. This has been some game. The bull ring erupts. South Africa win by 7 wickets.
The atmosphere here is electric. That'll certainly get him going.
You make me feel so alive.